The next particle property we're going to take a look at underneath the particle animator is size grow, which means this will probably be a really quick video. What size grow is going to do is allow you to increase the size of your particles across their lifespan. Now, by default this is set to 0, so if I was to come into my game object, now you'll notice again I've locked my inspector, so as I click on the game object containing my particle system, we still see everything go right across without any extra polygons showing. Currently, size grow is set to 0, so we're not getting any growth. Now, I can set this to 1, and the particles start to grow a bit. It's a lot like, I don't want to say it's exactly a 100% growth over their lifespan, meaning they're now twice as big, but it has that kind of a look to it. The reason I don't want to say that is that you can't go any lower than -1, so shrinking the particles down gets a little interesting, but I'll show you that in just a moment. You can punch in any number you like here, so you'll see, boom, hit that up to 5, you see the particles start to get larger. This is very useful for things like smoke, which as it billows is going to start to drift up into the air, maybe it gets caught up in a force and starts to kind of spread out, and to keep the particles from separating, making them grow will give you a much more realistic effect for that sort of thing. Now, you can go negative with this property. However, if you go any lower than -1, so you see as we get down to 0.5, we're pretty much right back where we started, and then we can start hitting negative numbers and the particles will shrink across their lifespan. But you do have a cap at -1, and as soon as you cross that, your particles are just gone. Now, there you go. So right there at 0.99, you see we still have something. But once you cross that threshold, and if you're curious, just to show you on the video, it doesn't matter if you have a really high min and max size. When the particles start, as soon as you dip down underneath that -1, they just blink away.
Right.
So let's go ahead and set this back over to 0, and I'll put my size back to something a bit more reasonable. I think I had it at 0.2. And that's really all there is to it. Size grow is just a way for you to make your particles get larger over time. Again, very useful for smoke-like effects. And that will wrap things up for this video. Thanks for watching.